How come Jewish people do not evangelize to others? I feel like a lot of people do not understand what modern Judaism is all about, especially like evangelical Christians who believe that modern Judaism is the same as Second Temple Judaism and earlier. This is very far from the case. But for the sake of this video, I am only going to focus on explaining the reason why modern Judaism and modern Jews do not spread their faith to others. So I don't want to waste any more time. Let's get into the Talmud. Now, the Talmud is what modern Jews use to study and practice their faith. And the Talmud is a very long and very convoluted compilation of debates of rabbis, sages, and just a Jewish council, if that explains it better to you. It took a very long time for the Talmud to be completed. It took many centuries to be completed, and it came after the Christian gospel was already spread and compiled. Now, as you can see behind me, I am showing you a verse from the Talmud, and I am showing you the reference, which is Keritot 6b, where the sages are having a debate. And as you can see here, Gemara explains, and this is their interpretation, their changing of Ezekiel 34:31. And they believe that the Jewish people are called Adam, aka man, but Gentiles are not called Adam. So what does this mean? Here they are outright explaining that the Jewish people are called man, like mankind, but Gentiles are not man, they're not mankind. So how do I explain this? There is a hierarchy to this. They believe that they are above people and Gentiles are not really people. They are lower than man or mankind. Now, some people say I am cherry picking, so let me show you another verse. We are going to read from the Jerusalem Talmud. The full reference is above me. Now, this passage comes from Rabbi Simeon ben Yochai, who stated, "Kill the best of Gentiles, smash the head of the best of snakes. The best qualified among women is a sorceress. Blessed is he who does the will of the omnipresent." So what is Rabbi Simeon saying here? Well, a Gentile is any person who is not Jewish. So once you understand that and you go back to the commentary by Rabbi Simeon, you see that he's actually saying to kill the best of Gentiles. He says that even the most qualified among women is a sorcerer. So again, what I'm trying to show you in this video is that in the Talmud at least, and to be fair, a lot of Jews don't fully read the Talmud because it's so long and it's so convoluted. They just rely on what is taught to them at the synagogue. But the fact of the matter is the Talmud is very anti-Gentile. And so Jewish people see themselves in one place, and then they see Gentiles as just put them away from us, they put them besides us. That is why they exclude themselves in many areas of society. That is why they have their own neighborhoods, their own community fitness centers. That's why they have their own separate portions of life outside of the Gentile world, because they see a huge difference. They draw a huge line between themselves and Gentiles. Again, I'm not here to say that every single Jew in the world sees a Gentile as like an animal or wants to unalive every Gentile. But the fact of the matter is the Talmud does say that in more than one place, and that is their holy inspired book. They rejected the New Testament for the Talmud. Just saying, like maybe you guys want to read the New Testament, but this is what they believe in. And I know this video is a bit long, but even if you get into Cabala, which is Jewish mysticism, even if you think you don't know about Cabala, you do know about Cabala. For example, I'm sure most of you have seen someone wear this red string before. This is Jewish mysticism. This is Cabala. Now in Cabala, again, Cabala is this very convoluted Jewish mysticism practice, and there is a lot of debate, a lot of different opinions in Cabala. But there's a strong belief within the Cabala sect of Jews that it is a duty of the Jewish people to redeem the world. They don't believe that Gentiles can redeem themselves. They don't believe that there's a Messiah or Mashiach as a singular person that can redeem the world. They think it is up to them to control and make the difference in the world, if I can say that on TikTok. So one might even say this is a prideful thing to say, that it's only up to them to make the difference. And I will leave that up to you if you think that. I don't know. But again, this just goes back into tying my point, that they see themselves and they see Gentiles as two very different kinds of, I can't even say humans, because as you can see, some of them don't see Gentiles as humans and don't see us as Adam. They don't see us as mankind. So there's your explanation. That's why they don't evangelize. Even if you're an atheist or you are someone from another religion, I think you should at least understand that when you see Christians, when you see Jehovah's Witnesses, when you see Mormons, when you see even Muslims spreading out their beliefs, they do so, and I do so as a Christian, with our best intention in mind, because we believe we are sharing something good to you, and we love our faith so much that we want to tell other people about it, right? But again, Jewish people do not see themselves that way. They see themselves as very secluded from the rest of people. Many of them are prideful. Many of them have a superiority complex, as I have shown you from the Talmud and from Cabala. Again, not saying every single one of them, but these are definitely core beliefs. And I have given you the references for everything that I have shown you, so you can go ahead and look that up for yourselves. And if you are interested in learning more about this, I can definitely make more videos. I know that people received well the video I made regarding why Jewish people do not accept Jesus. So I thought this would be a good follow-up, because I don't think, especially like evangelical Christians, are very well educated on modern Judaism, and they believe that modern Judaism is the same as the Old Testament Judaism that could not be further from the truth.